Chiefs, Steelers. Coming up on EA Sports, winter is here as the temperature continues to drop as we get set for kickoff for today's matchup.
Well, we've got one team here in desperate need of a victory, having lost 3 in a row.
You know what? When you have a losing streak, you go back to the fundamentals. And what I mean by that, don't try to trick the other team. Just go and let's just be tough. Let's be physical. And quarterbacks, be very careful with the football. Because if you can stop some of those turnovers, of course, it just gives your team a better chance to win.
First down on the way. Pryor comes out in the pistol. First down and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one. And now we'll look at the Chiefs offense, hoping for a reversal of fortune as this offense has not kicked it into gear all year long. One of the lowest scoring teams in the league. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10. The Chiefs line up in the pistol. Handoff made. Looking for space, left side. Brought down at the 44.
The defense cannot give up these long runs. You have to hustle to the ball. Get a lot of people around the ball carriers to make sure they don't take short gains and turn them into long ones.
First down here after the run. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Rocked for a loss on that play. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Pryor's going to be in the pistol here. Second down and a long way to go. With 2 hands, he has it. That picks up 7.
I think the best thing to say about that play is just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
After that last reception, they are still 8 yards away from a first. 3rd and 8 coming up. Pryor standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. He's got the catch. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Nice job by the QB. How about that? Under pressure, takes a big hit, still throws it down the football field and makes the completion. The big thing is he takes the hit, he gives with it, and he falls to the ground.
They're set to punt it away now. First down, offense readying for the snap. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Defense filling up the box here with a 4-6 formation.
On the money.
Bryant's tackled down after a gain of 2. The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's second down and 8 following the completion. Defense comes out in a 4-6 formation.
Midway through the first.
Makes the catch. And that's Ali in on the stop. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Defense with plenty of bodies in the box here on this play.
Bell's taking the handoff.
Johnson's there to make the stop. Second down coming up. Big set here for the defense, lining up in the 4-6. And he hauls it in. They'll meet him this time behind the line.
Heading to the line for a third down play. And this was something they specialized in last week, converting in these situations. The Steelers have it at the 34.
Throws to the right. And there's Cameron. That'll put them in what we call plus territory. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Bell's going to take the handoff now.
That's second down coming up.
The Chiefs out now in a 4-6 formation. Gray's going to take the snap from the shotgun. As Cameron, they get to him just in time, 1 yard shy of the first down. The Chiefs load up the box, going with the 46 defense.
Third down and 1.
Bell's handed the football. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. The Chiefs defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. Gray's setting up now in the pistol. First down at the 32. Play fake. Over to Cameron. He's brought down.
Quarterbacks always love play-action passing. Why? Because it usually gives them a little more time to throw. When you get more time, you're going to make a better decision, and you're going to be more accurate.
First and goal. Throw to the left. Count it. Touchdown.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring a touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game in the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
Steelers setting up here for the kickoff.
Makes the catch at the 7. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line.
First down here. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
First down at the 18.
Scrambling out of the pocket. Launching it deep. And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line.
Well, one of the prettiest plays in the NFL, maybe in all of sports, is still the long pass down the field that is completed. What a nice throw and catch.
It's first down as they head to the line. Split backfield here. Will go ground. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Running back in motion here. 2nd and 13. The defense had that one covered.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long. And look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
The pass play fails to work, and now it's 3rd down. Offense lines up here. Third and 13. And he's taken down.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
We're back here in this low-scoring affair. Podlish is ready to punt this one. The Steelers come out for the next possession. Nickel formation here for the defense. The defense comes out in the nickel. Now 1st and 10.
Bell's going to secure the handoff.
And they are in on Bell. And here we have 2nd down. The Steelers come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. They've come out in the dime package. The Steelers take it from the 28. He makes the catch, and that's a gain of maybe 5. Bray set, empty backfield. The Steelers take it from the 33. Looking to the right side and throwing. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Going to be a short yardage situation, so forget the punt. They're going to go for it.
They better hurry to get the snap. There's the marker. It comes out. That snap was not in time. It'll be a delay of game call. And the Steelers are ready to punt this one away. Touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. First down coming up. Nickel formation for the defense here.
Going for the home run. Makes the play. Space to work. As good as it gets. Touchdown.
Well, here we are. It's a tie game now. We'll see how the teams react to it. Will it be positive or negative?
Makes the PAT.
Chiefs getting set for kickoff. He'll take it from the 10. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Steelers come to the line, starting this drive at the 28. First down at the 28. They'll go ground. And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down. Offense lines up here. Second down, 3 for the first.
Makes the reception. And that gains a few.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
First down here after the completion.
Bell's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback.
Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets the completion, and they pick up a yard or 2.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Offense lines up here. The give, trying to power his way right up the middle. He's tackled right at the 48. It'll be third down. He'll throw it over the middle. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Chiefs are set now for their next possession. Pryor set in the pistol. First and 10 to the ground. Looking for some daylight up the middle and pick up about 4.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
This will be second down. But the ball is knocked out, incomplete.
Does it take talent to do something like this? You've got a time to pass where the football's going, where the receiver's going to catch it and do the perfect timing, hit that receiver, and that football comes flying out. Nice job that time, incomplete pass.
Third down and 7. Looking to go down the field here.
Oh, and almost picked off that time.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
They're in punting formation. They bring him to the turf. The Steelers getting set now for the next series. The defense comes out on the dime. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Sticks to his hands.
And that's Johnson in on the stop.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
That pass play picked up only 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield.
Play action. Looking long. Almost intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
The offense needs 6 yards here on 3rd down after that incompletion. 3rd down and 4.
Gray's back in shotgun formation. Finds ball comes out. And the recovery is made by the defense.
Tackles made.
That's what you call a takeaway. The defense just makes such a hard hit that they take the football away from the offense and they recover the fumble.
They face 1st down.
Friars lined up. 2 tight ends set.
First and 10. Handoff. Going to lose yards here.
Got to give the defense some credit. On 1st down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning. After running it, it's 2nd down. Gets the handle here. Ball is out. The offense was able to recover the ball.
What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it. He didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up. Offense lines up here.
Down on the field. Mitchell nearly coming away with an interception.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd long, not easy to pick up 1st downs in these type of situations.
The Steelers are getting set for their next possession.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield. He's brought to a halt.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Has 12 on this play. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Makes the reception. Taken down at the 45.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Quickly to the line. 2nd and 4. Johnson's able to knock the pass away.
Oh, good job by the linebacker knocking that pass down that time. All he did was watch the eyes of the quarterback, and he reacted. It put him in good position, and he knocks the football down.
Third down now. Offense lines up here. Takes it from the gun. And Davis can't quite pick it off.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
The Chiefs come onto the field now for this next series. Friars lining up in the pistol. First down and 10. They run the counter play. That picks up 11. The Chiefs signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used.
11-yard gain on the play.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Split backfield here.
Here we go. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Ohio.
Friars going to take it from the gun. Takes off with it. Incomplete as that ball sails out of bounds. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Offense lines up here.
Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Ohio. Ohio.
2nd and 10. Gonna try and scramble now. Feeling the heat. Steps out of bounds.
Well, there's a lot to be said just about having talent. There's a blitz that time. They can't pick it up on the offensive side. The quarterback gets out of the pocket right away, scrambles, and finds a way to get a completion down the field.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
Let's go. 1, 2. Ohio. Ohio. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll.
Now 1st and 10. He's scrambling down. Hurries the throw. Failing to complete that one. So second down here. Pryor comes out in the pistol.
Let's roll. Come on, let's go. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll.
There's some shifting around in the backfield. Chiefs take it from the 33. The defense gets a sack.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Third down.
Terrell Pryor backs off the line. Shotgun formation. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Heaving it down the field. Almost intercepted.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long. They can do just about anything, and it's going to work. And they stop the offense that time.
He's got a chance for a return. Twists away from the hit. In on the stop.
Well, that time he only gets a couple yards. And if I'd have been the punt returner that time, I would have called for a fair catch. Defense was close. All around you, there was nowhere to go.
The Steelers break huddle and start their drive this time from the 38. Quarters formation here for the defense.
The Steelers take it from the 38. Gets it out for the completion. And that's Johnson in on the stop.
Every quarterback in the NFL loves this coverage where you got four defensive backs all playing deep. So in routes, anything across the middle, usually it's wide open. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of the defense that time.
Prevent defense time.
Let's go. Brad, 38.
Screen brings it into his body. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. The Steelers have to call one right here, and they do, and they are out of timeouts. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. This will be the last play before halftime.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun.
Looking across the middle, wide open for the catch. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. Catches it at the 9 and starts his return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Steelers come to the line to start this drive at the 24. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. And here we go, the first snap of the second half. Good for only a yard.
Bell's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
No need to huddle. Hurry up offense.
The Steelers will take the snap from the 25. Bryant's got the catch and the first.
First down here after the completion.
First down at the 35. Play fake.
Going deep.
But it's incomplete.
Well, you must, on the offensive side, throw the football deep 3 or 4 times a game. That time, they're just not able to connect on the deep throw.
Second down following that incompletion. Double tight end formation.
And there's Cameron.
They bring him down at the 41-yard line.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Throw the short pass, even though it doesn't result in a first down. Now on 3rd and short, all of your passes are in play instead of just the 3rd long where you only have like 3 or 4 plays you can go to.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
Ray's got it in the gun. Has Cameron.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. They're going to the hurry-up offense, and they're back to the line quickly.
First down at the 44. And that's good for only a yard or 2.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. 2nd and 9.
Bell's got it on the handoff. Johnson's the one who brings him to the ground.
Nickel formation here for the defense. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
And that's a gain of 13.
Good job by the offense getting another first down. You can tell by looking down on the field, the defense, hands on their knees. They are getting tired.
Second down after the incompletion. Split backfield here.
Bell's taking the handoff, and he gains maybe 3.
When we were at practice on Friday, Jim, this team was working on red zone offense all the time. Well, here they are. It's a tie game. We'll see if all that practice pays off.
Pulls it in. Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
The Steelers had a nice play designed that time. They pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Johnson's in on the tackle.
It's getting harder and harder in the NFL to score when you're this close to the goal line. So what will the offense do? They better be creative. That's all I know.
Wasting no time now for this next play.
2nd and goal from the 2. Short run, and it's a touchdown.
Well, when the offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
Steelers setting up here for the kickoff.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Chiefs bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive.
1st and 10.
Toss to the outside.
That'll stop the play right there.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Hurry up. 2-minute offense. 2nd down and 9.
And now he'll take off.
Could have been intercepted.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game. They can't be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Third and 9 after that last incompletion.
Pryor's going to be in the pistol here.
Third and 9.
And he's going to be sacked. So just 3 plays and out for the offense. Hodlish is back now. He'll be punting. Shrugs off the first hit.
Tackle down at the 42-yard line.
The Steelers are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field.
Offense lines up here.
They'll run it.
Here's the handoff. Berry's there that time for the tackle.
When you have a defense that's not playing good techniques, they're selling out, overplaying plays. Well, you run the counter runs to counteract what they're doing on the defensive side.
Second down here.
Bell's going to take the handoff now.
In the end, it picks up only a yard.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
No time to waste. They hurry to the line. He sends the halfback in motion.
First down at the 32.
His target. That brings the play to an end.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a first down, what does that do? It shortens the game. It also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the second half. Keep getting those first downs.
Defense filling up the box here with a 4-6 formation. He has the grab. That's a gain of 8.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Now, the next snap from inside the red zone, where a week ago they starred as a team. The Steelers in the pistol formation. The Steelers pistol set here.
2nd and 2.
Bell's handed the football.
Breaks the long run for the touchdown.
This offense, they are so aggressive. I love it, man. Even though they had the lead, they kept pressing the issue, and they got another touchdown to increase that lead.
The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff.
It'll be a touchback. The Chiefs offense now coming out.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Takes it from the strong eye.
Brought down at the 20.
Nice job that time by the defensive end. He's not fooled by the run play. He holds his position and makes the tackle.
2nd down and 10. Scrambling now. Down the field.
And it's incomplete.
Coach is going to have a hard time calling deep throws down the field when the quarterback shows he can't even get it out there. That time he underthrows the football badly.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10.
Prior set, empty backfield, snapping out of the gun. Almost intercepted that time.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Adam Podlish is ready to punt this one. That ball was never cleanly caught, and it's on the ground. What a place to start for the offense.
First down at the 40. Has his man. He'll
taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
The Chiefs did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short, much easier to call those kind of plays.
Second down now.
The Chiefs offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the fourth quarter.
It's now second down.
Flyers setting up now in the pistol. Here is the first snap of the final quarter.
And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard, they look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
Third and 11.
Launches it down the field. Very nearly intercepted.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
They bring back out the offense to go for it.
Flyers lined up, empty backfield. The Chiefs snap it at the 41.
Throws to the right.
That's a failed conversion, but you might as well look at it like a turnover. It's going back the other way.
Situations like this sometimes can cost you the game. You're down in the second half. Why would you go for it on fourth down in this situation? You don't get it. That decision might cost you this football game.
First and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. He's got the catch.
Parker's going to make the tackle.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just play them man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corners.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
The Steelers will approach this play from out of the pistol. The Steelers will come out in the pistol. Bell's going to secure the handoff.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
A little jumpy there by that defensive front. It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
The Steelers in the pistol. Bell's got on the handoff, and they are in on Bell.
They're going to the hurry. Third and 7. Reaches out and grabs it. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
The Steelers come out in the pistol.
He takes it on the counter.
Left side.
Breaks the tackle.
Bell's going to pick up the first down as he's tackled.
Like we've seen all year long, isn't it? There's a reason why this guy's the top rusher in the NFL. He does every single week. Finds ways to have games like this. Big yard picked up on that play.
First down and 10.
Ali's all over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Brings it in.
Gain 12.
Steelers offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good game.
Get ready.
First and goal. Bell's.
And he's in for the touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
Steelers Setting up here for the kickoff. Fields the football at the 8. And the tackle's made inside the 15. The Chiefs come onto the field for their next series. It's a too tight in formation. Now 1st and 10. He'll keep it on the play fake. Hot catch. Thomas there to make the tackle.
That was a nice gain that time by the offense to throw down the field. But in all honesty, that was just bad defense. It was so bad. Well, Jim, let's be honest. It was so bad, I think you could completed that pass.
Flyers lined up, no extra blockers for this snap. Drop back, shotgun formation. He's into the open. Has 12 on this play.
Beautiful job that time by the QB. He goes back there in the pass play. He doesn't like what he sees, and he just takes off and gets the yards and gets a 1st down.
1st down here. Flyers set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. Out of the shotgun. And that was Mitchell who got a hand on it that time.
That is so tough to do, to be that close to these receivers and deflect the pass without getting a penalty. Good job.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Flyers standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Interception. Good piece of tackling.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. Split backfield here.
Let's go.
Picks up maybe 3.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion. Bray's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And that's going to be a 2-point tackle. A safety in the end zone. Wants to give it a go here. He's stacked up at that point. The Chiefs now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. 1st down at the 37. Keeps it on the play fake. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
The running back goes in motion. 2nd and 10. Getting away from the pressure. Looking long. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
This is 3rd down.
Terrell Pryor backs off the line. Shotgun formation.
Third down and 10. Throwing now to his left. Almost intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Podlish is back now. He'll be punting. The Steelers now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
First down at the 15. Bell's going to take the handoff now.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Get ready.
Bell's handed the football. Heading right.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
That's a timeout by the defense.
Third down following the run.
Let's go. 2 and 5. 2, 3, 3.
Gets it out for the completion.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as long as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Time enough to squeeze in one more play before the 2-minute warning here in the fourth.
And they are in on Bell.
If you're going to be in the top 10 in rushing yards for the season, you got to get big gains. And once again, we see a big gain by this running back who has it all.
Second down. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. They come out in the dime package.
He'll get it again. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2. Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. Catch made.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have fourth down coming up.
Waves his arm, and he's going to make a fair catch. The Chiefs get ready to start their drive. Nickel formation for the defense here. First and 10.
It's away from the pressure. Under pressure as he lets go.
Failing to complete that one. So second down here.
Pryor comes out in the pistol.
Reaches out and snatches it. That's a tackle at the 48. First down on the way. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. Intercepted! Nice tackle.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down. Offense readying for the snap. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Quarters formation here for the defense. Bell's going to secure the handoff. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The Steelers snap it at the 36. Middle. The tackle was made. Third down on the way. Going to go to the hurry-up with under a minute to play. They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here. The Steelers get a first down. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, when you play in this cover 3 defense where 3 defenders are playing deep, that's great. You stop the deep passes, but who's going to stop the quick ones? Well, nobody. That's why the quarterback and receivers are having really good success throwing these slant patterns.
Time for the hurry-up offense. They'll go to the hurry-up here as the clock runs. The call is for encroachment. That's 5.
Yeah, they're too impatient on the defense's part there. They're too anxious to get to the quarterback. And, Jim, being that anxious, it's cost them a couple times today.
Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you. And how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you. But that's just not the case. But, no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week. Maybe.
Let's go. 188. Let's go. Red 30. Come on, let's go. 188. Come on, let's go. Blue red. Come on, let's go. Blue red. Let's go. 188. Get ready.
Gold medal
Red
race.
38. Red 38.